Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So yesterday being a holiday in the US, nothing really going on. We have kind of cleared this level here, which we were looking at yesterday, which is 3707 or 3700. I suspect this is the next level. Well, it's actually a zone, should I rather say. And that's basically what it is. I just want to look to the left because just to see what else is in between here. So we've got a little bit of structure here. See, there is a swing low there, and then the other one that would be of interest would be up there, somewhere in that zone. So that's the zone that we need to pay attention to, and we'll get to those levels now on the lower time frames. If we start drilling down to the 3 hour, have a look at the oscillators in the 3 hour, starting to indicate that we are getting a little bit overbought. But remember, when we start separating like this and we cross over, that generally gives us another move down. I still suspect we have 3600 roughly down here as a target. And the reason, I'll get to the reason now on the 1 hour chart time frame, but that is a zone that I expect us to come into to find a rejection. Trend is down at the moment. We should be going with the trend. So we're looking for a short. And if we get to the 1 hour, you'll see quite a bit of structure here on these levels that we're talking about. So let's just start with the first one here. First one is 37.38. And you can see there's two areas of interaction there. Just above it is 37.51. That's probably the most likely one for me, 37.50 being a semi-round number. And then you have a little bit higher up 37.80 and then right at the top 38.13. The next thing that you can also do is treat that as a double top. So sorry, double bottom. Get that right. So if we do find support here at 37.12, in other words, we come back, we find support here, reject this, and we start moving to the upside, that would give you a move pretty much up to this area here of 37.80. So reason why we've got so much structure forming in this area is on the futures market, on the options market, should I say, we've got a lot of open interest on the weekly and for next month's close around between 37.50 and 3600. So that's kind of where the most of the open interest resides at the moment. So, and that goes all the way up to August. So I suspect we more than likely it's going to be a battle. We're going to need to start breaking above these highs here of last week. And let's just get that in. So we're going to have to start getting up above 38.42 before we have any chance of a bottom starting to form. So for now, still looking to go with the trend, still looking to short and get your levels in. You're looking for some structure on these levels. I'm just going to delete that for now. So here is the actual close. Take this public holiday nonsense out, and that's your actual close there. So we are already 1.5% above that close. In other words, on the when the market opens, you're going to have a gap. So gaps always, and that's going to be seen as a weekly gap. So remember, that's going to be like a magnet. And at the same time, you've got a gap open from over here. When was this? This was the 10th of June. So yeah, the bulls are going to want sort of a breakaway gap to form and continue, and the bears are not going to want that. There's going to be a bit of a tussle, and I suspect you need to be paying attention to these levels. Look at the oscillators in the 15-minute. Yes, you've got a crossover, but we're going to need to come back, test the breakout, and be successful in the test. And that test is around here. Going to be so messy. So it could be anything between 3710 and 3680. So let's say 3700. So any retest of 3700 and you start bouncing, then I would expect you have a sort of a long scalp to these levels. But for me, I'm looking for rejection up at one of these areas. And we're at the first one now. So somewhere in this area, I'm looking for a rejection. So anything between 37.80 and 37.38. And what we're looking for is a move down to 3600. Okay, so that's my view today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.